my channel. My name is Maria Capadora, and I love to share with you my recipes, whether it's my authentic Italian family recipes that go way back from Italy, or recipes I've created throughout the years. I love to cook, and I love making memories surrounded by food with my loved ones, and I would love if I could teach you guys that as well. I love bringing people together, and food is my way to do it. So grab a glass of whatever you're drinking. I'm drinking this fun cranberry kombucha for today. Grab a glass of wine, unwind from your day, and let's get to making delicious food. For this year, I am doing the Eat Good, Feel Good series where I show you can eat what you want as long as it makes you feel good. It is all about intuitive eating in my house. So once a week, I'm always craving pasta. So I'm gonna show you ways that you can eat pasta and still feel good. You don't wanna overeat, and you're gonna wanna look at your ingredients. So I'm gonna show you the different pastas I'm going to be making today. I'm gonna be making this veggie pesto pasta, which is absolutely delicious, and I put some shaved Brussels sprouts on top, and it is so good. It gives pasta a nice little crunch and some added veggies into your diet. And then I'm also making my roasted red pepper bolognese, which is delicious. So first, I'm going to show you the different pastas you can make for your new year. I am so excited to share with you these two healthy pasta recipes for the second episode of Eat Good, Feel Good. So let's get to making the delicious pasta recipes. So right here I have some bucatini. If you look at the ingredients, it is organic durum wheat semolina. So the wheat that is made to make this pasta or flour is organic, so there's no preservatives in it. So you know you are putting good quality ingredients or good quality pasta into your body. Now you're not gonna wanna overeat this pasta. Eat until you are full, small portions. Now, if you are gluten intolerant, my favorite pastas that are gluten-free are from Trader Joe's. This I'm going to be making the roasted red pepper bolognese with. If you look at the ingredients, all you see is brown rice, quinoa flour, and water. So you know they're good, wholesome ingredients that you're putting in your body. And again, since this is a high carb, just like the other pasta, you're not gonna wanna overeat. You're going to want this to be your carb-heavy meal for the day. Key is look at the ingredients in your pasta. If you see a slew of ingredients that are not organic and you know there's added preservatives, take it out of your diet. There are pastas that are well made, like I just showed you. And you can still have gluten in your diet. Unless you're gluten intolerant, then go for those delicious gluten-free pastas. And the key for Eat Good, Feel Good and adding pasta into that diet is portion control. Don't be having a big bowl of pasta. Have a small amount and add a bunch of veggies to it, or protein. And again, if you have this for dinner, make sure that day you have a lighter carb for breakfast and lunch. Make sure there's no heavy carbs in those previous meals before you have a heavy carb dinner. And these are perfect if you are, building up your endurance for a run or a big workout the next day. Have these recipes the night before you're gonna do that big workout, and you will have so much energy for your workout. So let's get to making these delicious recipes. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future Eat Good, Feel Good recipes, and comment down below what you love about this video and give this video a thumbs up. So let's get to making my delicious veggie pesto pasta. So I'm gonna show you what you need first. So for the pasta, like I talked about in the beginning of this video, I'm going to use my bucatini made with organic durum wheat flour. You can use this or go for the gluten-free version. Again, Trader Joe's has the best gluten-free pastas. You're also going to need a pound of some ground chicken sausage. You can do ground turkey sausage, ground pork sausage, ground chicken, whatever you want, but I like the flavor of ground chicken sausage, and it's a hot Italian sausage as well. I love these shaved Brussels sprouts from Trader Joe's. So easy. Even if you're not a Brussels sprouts fan, I promise you, you're going to love crispy shaved Brussels sprouts versus like a whole Brussels sprout. These are delicious and a staple in my house every week. And then instead of some baby spinach, I like to spice up some things with some baby kale. I'm going to use half of a medium onion or a small onion, and then always garlic, salt, and pepper. I am boiling the water behind me so I can cook the pasta, and I preheated my oven to broil for my Brussels sprouts. So what I'm going to do is chop up my small onion. I love this recipe so much because I get that pasta craving fixed with this recipe, but also I'm introducing so many green veggies like the Brussels sprouts, like the baby kale, into my diet for that day. And you are allowed to have pasta while you are eating good for the new year. Don't ever deprive yourself, because that's when you're going to go in when you're ready to go in on the cheat days. Also, a trick of chopping onions, don't breathe through your nose because they're going to make you cry. Breathe through your mouth and you have a less chance of wanting to cry. For my Brussels sprouts, I'm just going to get a baking sheet, spray it with some olive oil. And you're just going to lay the Brussels sprouts evenly throughout the cookie sheet. You're going to want to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. Garlic salt, you can get this at Trader Joe's. Again, I love Trader Joe's to get good quality ingredients for a really decent price. And then pepper. You're going to want to toss this so it's evenly coated with the olive oil, garlic, salt, and pepper. And then you're going to broil this in your oven for around 3 to 5 minutes. You basically want a nice crispy Brussels sprout. So you want to keep an eye on, because broil can easily burn this. So I'm going to put this in the oven and let it broil for 3 to 5 minutes. Also, I completely forgot. You need pesto, obviously, for a veggie pesto pasta. So I'm using a pre-made one that I got from Trader Joe's, about half a cup. You can make your own pesto, you can get the pre-made, whatever you want. I just like to keep it simple. So I'm going to turn my skillet on to medium heat, drizzle a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to add in my onions and let that saute until they're nice and soft, around 3 to 5 minutes. Now that my onions are nice and soft, I'm going to brown my chicken sausage. So now I'm just going to add, I'm going to continue to break it up with my wooden spoon. And we're going to keep it on that medium heat until our chicken sausage is nice and browned. So now that my water is boiling, I'm going to add in my pasta and just cook accordingly to your directions, or even better, you can make fresh pasta. So my Brussels sprouts are done. Look how brown and crispy they look. Oh, they look delicious. So I'm just gonna put these off to the side while I finish up my pasta. So now my chicken sausage is brown. I'm gonna turn it down to a medium-low heat. And I'm going to add in my pesto, about a half a cup. And I'm just going to mix until the pesto is fully blended throughout my sausage mix. Now I'm going to add in my baby kale. And you can add in as little or as much as you want. I just like to boost my veggies when I eat some pasta, so I'm going to try to add this whole bag. Just keep adding until it wilts down. You want to take the pasta out and put it directly in the bowl, because you want to save the pasta water for this dish. Pretty much any pasta dish, you want to save the pasta water. So I'm just dumping my pesto sauce right onto the pasta. I'm going to ladle some pasta water onto my sauce to mix it a little bit better. So let's toss it. Oh my God, look how good that looks. Delicious. To get your noodles to really marry that pesto sauce, you want to add that pasta water. Now we're gonna go put those Brussels sprouts right on top. Oh my God, look how good that looks. Come on, look how good that is. Adding some shaved Brussels sprouts on top of your pasta is a game changer, a nice little crisp. And of course, you cannot forget some fresh Parmesan. Make it snow. Ooh, baby. Some fresh Parmesan Reggiano right on top. And again, you can always omit that part, but I have to put a Parmesan on top of my pasta. It is so good. Guys, you have to make this. So yummy. Guys, this is so good. Look how yummy. Guys, look at this pesto veggie pasta. Unbelievable. I am obsessed with the crunchy Brussels sprouts on top of your pasta. It gives your pasta a nice crunch and adds veggies for the day and into your meal. Oh, so good. If you're vegetarian, you don't need to add the ground sausage. Oh my God, guys, it's so good. I cannot wait to dig into this. But before we enjoy this delicious pasta, I'm gonna show you a second healthy pasta recipe for this Eat Good, Feel Good series. So let's get to making the roasted red pepper bolognese. So for my roasted red pepper bolognese, I'm gonna show you what you need. So I'm doing the gluten-free pasta this time. I'm gonna do the fusilli. It's the brown rice and quinoa fusilli pasta. Again, choose any pasta that you know that your body is going to feel good eating. Parsley to garnish with. I have just a box of cherry tomatoes that I washed, 1 to 2 red peppers, a shallot, which I was saying before is a more mild of an onion, a pound of ground turkey, ground chicken, whatever your heart desires. You can omit it, whatever you want to do. I have a dairy-free heavy cream. You can use heavy cream, half and half, light cream, coconut milk, or omit it altogether. It's going to be just as delicious. I just like to use the dairy-free version. Garlic, salt, as always, pepper, and if you like to add some heat, some red. You're also going to want a food processor or a blender because after we roast these veggies, we're going to puree it into a sauce. So I have a pot of water going to be boiled for my pasta. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees and grab a cookie sheet and a food processor. So after you wash your vegetables, you're going to want to chop up your shallot and your red peppers. Your cherry tomatoes you do not need to. So I have a baking sheet, lined it with aluminum foil and sprayed it with some olive oil. I'm going to add my red peppers and my cherry tomatoes. And I'm going to do about 1.5 red pepper. I'm just going to drizzle a little of olive oil around all my veggies. Kind of mix it up so it's all fully coated. I'm going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for around 20 to 25 minutes. Once the veggies are soft, you know it's done. So I'm going to drink my kombucha, sit back and relax. That's the beauty of cooking. Only do what's calming to you. Don't go overboard where it's stressful, because that's when it's not fun anymore. So while my veggies are roasting in the oven, I just got my big Dutch oven. I love using this thing. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it down below. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of the pan over medium heat, and we're gonna cook up our shallots. Now that my shallots are nice and soft, I'm going to add in a pound of my ground turkey. While the meat is cooking, I'm going to add in my seasonings. So just a little bit of garlic salt. Over the left shoulder for good luck, always. Some pepper. And then depending on how much heat you like, just a little bit of red pepper, to like 1/4 of a teaspoon. So my veggies are roasted, and so I'm just going to put my cherry tomatoes and peppers in the food processor. So now I'm just going to grind this up. I'm just going to keep pulsing it until it's a perfect sauce consistency. So I'm going to give this a taste. See if I need to add anything else. So I'm going to put the sauce right into here. I'm going to make sure my heat is on low, because now I'm going to add in my dairy-free cream. If you want to omit the cream, you can add in a can of crushed tomatoes or tomato puree. Yum, this is looking so good. Cook your pasta accordingly, and when it's done, add the fresh pasta on top of the sauce. If you want, add it with some Parmesan cheese so it melts within the noodles. I'm going to omit it since I'm trying to lessen how much cheese I'm eating. And I'm going to mix this in. And if the sauce is not marrying to my noodles very well, I can add in some pasta water. But this looks like it's marrying very well. Oh, baby, look how good that looks. And the best part, you can turn your heat off. Put some fresh parsley on top. Ooh, baby. Look how good that looks. Oh my God. This is a delicious red pepper bolognese. Now you can omit this part if you're completely limiting dairy. But, oops. Okay, we don't need that much. Whole chunk. I don't want to completely eliminate it from my diet, just so my body is used to breaking down the lactose. But look how pretty that is. Look how good that looks. With the fresh parsley and Parmesan on top. So good. So here are our two healthy pasta recipes. I love how they both turned out. They look delicious. Get this up close. It looks so good. And the pot's kind of still hot on my hands. But for a bonus recipe, I'm gonna be sharing with you my family's, or my mom's side of the family, cucumber tomato salad. It is so fresh, so basic. It reminds me of family dinners when my grandfather, Papa Pucci, yes, that was his nickname. Weird grandfather nickname, I know. But it reminds me of him and those Friday dinners we would always have. So I'm gonna show you how to make this delicious salad. So what you need for this delicious cucumber tomato salad is obviously some tomatoes. I love Roma tomatoes, they are the best for this recipe. Some mozzarella, basil. Fresh basil is key. If you can't, you can always use dried basil. Whole cucumber, olive oil, really good olive oil. I got this one from Trader Joe's. balsamic vinegar, garlic salt, pepper, and then you can use fresh oregano, or I just have the dried oregano. So I'm gonna first chop up my tomatoes, mozzarella, and cucumbers. And also, what reminds me of my grandfather is a good wooden salad bowl. My family would always enjoy this cucumber tomato salad out of a wooden bowl. So in honor of my family, I have to put it in a wooden bowl. So let's get to chopping. So I just washed my produce. And the way you want to chop the cucumbers is cut it in half horizontally. And so then you have these half moon pieces. Now I'm going to chop up my mozzarella, and I'm going to kind of do like little cube pieces. And again, there's no right or wrong way to chop up these pieces. Just kind of all these great ingredients together equal a really good salad. And again, you can add as little or as much basil as you want. Oh, I love the smell of basil, it's so good. It's almost like a caprese salad, but all finely chopped up. Never really thought of it as that. But that's basically what this is. I'm just going to mix everything together. Now is the fun part. Going to add in some olive oil. Again, maybe like a third of a cup. A little drizzle of balsamic vinegar. Some dried oregano. However much to your liking. And some garlic salt and some ground pepper. Over your shoulder for good luck, specifically your left shoulder. Oh, this salad smells so good. And look how good that looks. It is so yummy. My favorite part of the salad is the cheese. Soaked in some balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had so much fun sharing with you Eat Good, Feel Good episode 2, where I show you some healthy pasta options for the week and a bonus salad that has been a staple in my family since I can remember. I love all these recipes and I hope you enjoy them as well. If you make them, tag me on my Instagram, Mimosas with Maria. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future Eat Good, Feel Good episodes. I'm having so much fun with this series and I am feeling so good bringing in this new year. With how crazy this year has been and how our last year has been, I want you to take care of yourselves. And whether that is taking a bath, watching a movie, you know what? Eat that brownie if you want to. Whatever makes you feel good. But with these recipes, you know your body is going to feel its best this new year. And I wish you the best of luck with everything, and I can't wait to share with you more future recipes. So cheers to self-care. You deserve it. Treat yourself. Bye, loves.